Welcome to Therapeutic Tools of the Trade and your $7 trial. I am your host for this video and for Tools of the Trade. My name is Danielle Graber. I'm a clinical psychologist, animal-assisted therapist. I am a board-approved supervisor, and I run 12-Point Psychology, which is a private psychology practice in Ferntree Gully here in Melbourne. I also run 12 Points training, of which Therapeutic Tools of the Trade and TToTTs is a really important part. In this short video, I'm going to try and convey what TToTTs is all about, and I'm going to give you what comes next, what are the next steps that you can take once you watch your $7 trial webinar, get completely blown away by how awesome it all is, and want to sign up for the 6-month membership. So the short version for any Spaceballs fans out there is that around about 2019, I was doing a lot of supervision of provisional psychs and early career psychs, and I would often share resources with them. And if one of them commented, "Oh, this was really helpful," I would generally then email it out to my other supervisees and say, you know, this has been useful for so and so. Please make use of it with your clients. And purely out of trying to streamline things and make life a bit easier, which is quite the hilarious joke when I think about it now, I created the Facebook group and used that to share the resources. So the Facebook group started out pretty much with like friends, colleagues, the clinicians here at 12 Points, and my supervisees. And then people started inviting friends and then friends of friends, and it just kept growing to the point where we've got, I think, 1,200 or so members at the moment. So yes, from humble beginnings and such. That was about 2019, June 2019, hence our 5-year anniversary plans, which are well underway, including with the special 6-month membership offer. But since that 2019 Facebook group started, we're now into early June 2024. Over the last 5 years, I have presented or facilitated a total of 38 webinars. They're all a minimum of 90 minutes long. So that's, not sure how, that's quite a lot of hours. I'm not good at maths. 48 group supervision sessions, because we started the group supervision sessions earlier than we started the webinars. So they've been going a little bit longer. So there's been 3 standalone programs, which when we talk about what's included in your, or what you can use your $7 coupon for, those programs, those like 5-week programs, are not included in the $7 option, which I'm sure you can understand is fair enough. I've also posted over 1,800 resources, files, articles, posts. Sometimes some of those posts have been purely comedic in purpose, but around about 1,800 resources and files into the Facebook group, all of which you have access to as a 6-month member. As a trial member, you have access to the Facebook group and all of the resources and everything in there for as long as you care to stay in there. But I suppose somewhere around about maybe probably coincided with sort of the recovery from burnout, the development of the Sparks program, and what would have been the 28th, 30th webinar, somewhere in there, I started to realize that although this group started to focus on tools and resources and handouts and ways to use existing resources in new and interesting ways, or introduce you to brand new resources and updates to evidence-based practice and things like that, what I have come to realize is the biggest and the most important tool in our toolbox as clinicians is, you. You are the biggest tool in your toolbox. I am the biggest tool in my toolbox. And if we're not taking care of that equipment, then all of the resources and tools in the world aren't going to really help. So my goal now really is to reduce the mental load of being a therapist. And I've looked into the things that we struggle with the most as therapists. And there's 3 main areas that we struggle in. And so this is where the idea of the 3 pillars come into it, where we want to look at the organizational aspects of being a psychologist, the admin, the paperwork, all of that kind of thing. We want to look at the professional. We definitely need to keep developing our clinical skills and keeping that sharp. But we need to look at the personal side of things as well. We need to look after ourselves, but we need to be more aware, I think, of some of the traps that we can fall into so easily as therapists. And there's webinars that you have access to now with your coupon code that cover all three of those areas. If you need any guidance on that, sort of which webinar for you, for where you're at and what you want to focus on right now. If you want to look at an example of an organizational webinar versus a personal versus a professional, let me know and I can guide you with that if it's not clear just from the titles and descriptions. And that's really what I wanted to do with offering a trial membership, is give you a chance to see if we're the right fit for you. We're not to everybody's taste, and that's fair enough, because of the nature of the program, because it's a membership, because we tend to focus on expanding the breadth of knowledge. This is not for someone if you're, yeah, I know I'm all about EMDR and that's the only kind of PD that I want to do, and I just want to niche in this particular area. We're not a niche group. Our only niche, I suppose, is about that holistic care. But that means that there's new content every month, just that will be organized under one of those three pillars: the organizational, the personal, the professional. So jump onto the website. There's a link at the bottom of this email that will take you straight there. Have a look through the past webinars that are available to you. Like I said, you can't access the 5-week programs that way, but there's only, I think, 3 of those, and you've still got 38 other ones to choose from. If you need any help or guidance on picking the right one for you, please do let me know. I'm very happy to help there. But otherwise, give it a go. The worst that happens is you've lost $7 and, well, not even lost 90 minutes, because you can still count it for your CPD. So that's definitely, you'll gain something from that. But you might gain, nope, this group is not for me. Or, like I said, you might be, great, where do I sign up? How do I get more of this in my life? If that's the case, then keep your eyes peeled for the next email arriving in your inbox in the next couple of days. That will lead you step by step on how to sign up for the membership. But if you just want to kind of skip ahead, you've watched this video, you've watched your $7 webinar, and you're just like, I'm good to go, then I'll also include a button in this email that will take you straight to the membership sign-up page. Just remember, this is only available until the 30th of June 2024. After that, this won't be offered again. We've never offered a 6-month membership option before, and I don't think that I will. This is a very much a 5-year anniversary special offer. And I suppose finally, it's worth mentioning that in addition to, getting your PD hours, making your PD hours work for you holistically in terms of that organizational, professional, personal domains, the other thing about joining Tools of the Trade, and the thing that our members consistently feed back to me, which is very, very gratifying, is that TOTS really is a very unique community within the mental health field. What our members often say is that they really appreciate that aspect of things. They really appreciate that they feel completely free and safe to ask a question in a webinar. They feel completely safe and comfortable posting something in the Facebook group, and they feel completely safe and very comfortable being open in our group supervision sessions, which is really, really lovely. And I am fiercely protective of that. So if in any of those forums you see anything that doesn't sit right with you, please do let me know. I take that stuff very, very seriously. So thank you again for signing up for the Tools of the Trade trial. And like I said, I'll be popping into your inbox a few times over the next couple of weeks. First, to share how you can sign up to be a 6-month member. We're calling you the Sixes. I'll also be showing you a couple more inclusions, things you get access to as a full member, explaining some of the benefits of that. And I'll probably be asking for some feedback at some point on how you found the trial or the webinar, why you signed up, why you didn't sign up, that kind of thing. If I do those feedback surveys, they're never more than 2 minutes long. That's a very important rule for me, because Tools of the Trade is all about reducing the mental load, not adding more stuff to your to-do list. So keep your eyes peeled for that in your inbox, and I really look forward to seeing you online soon.